I've major sympathy for many members of the FAI here who just feel that this is a sideshow within a sideshow within a sideshow. And I know the optics are bad. We are dealing with an issue that is so peripheral here in the context of what Irish football really needs, which is help from the government and massive investment in facilities. And Jonathan Hill's getting money for a holiday that he didn't go on that he gave back. It's like, sorry, what? Like, really, is this what we're boiling this down to? And I know there were repercussions for the whole way it was handled. It was handled really badly. I think the start of the hearing the other day was appallingly bad optics-wise, because the redacted email, like everything was redacted, almost like the little kind of...
It becomes a joke
The
then.
coffee stain on the bottom was redacted.
It becomes a joke, and that's the
It became a
problem.
joke.
Yeah.
But then, like, was it Brian Stanley was pointing out, like, listen, lads, you're after giving us all these... You're giving us this at 11:30 last night. And I have to be here, I have to rock up at here at 9 in the morning. Like, how are we supposed to get through these? And that's when you're thinking, and this invokes memories of, I think it was Imelda Munster at the last hearing. It's like, what's changed from the old FEI? That's the problem. Like, that is the problem, where governments, as Dan says, a lot of these politicians, they've no real interest in football, and they're kind of there because they have to do their job. But once you have that nexus or any sort of a notion of any sort of refugees from the old sort of FEI still existing, and that sort of concept, that's a big problem. Because, like, I would talk to people in the FEI and they're just so disgusted by the fact that this has taken, like, this is getting all the headlines, whereas, as Dan says, the actual real talking point this week is Mark Cannon's, a lot of impressive work apparently done by the FAI. Nobody's talking about that. They're talking about Jonathan Hill getting money for a holiday he didn't go on that he gave back, worth about 10 grand. Like, seriously, who cares? But unfortunately, that's the era we're in. And I don't know. I mean, I just, like, you're looking at last night, Damien Duff, I was in Richmond Park, sold out. The League of Ireland is in such a good place. And you're just like, how is this still going on? How is this sideshow just still the main show?